But right now, how about a preview? Live in the studio is retired Staff Sergeant David Moore and his service dog, Wilco. Thank you so much, first of all, for your service as a veteran.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. And I think what is fascinating about this program is the way, first of all, that Wilco, your dog, is able to help you. And can you tell me how the dog helps you?
Yeah, Wilco, he first thing he did is he brings anxiety down. That was another medication that I was taking, and he reduces that tremendously. He is a comfort zone. You're never alone. You always have a friend with you also.
You know, right now, even as you're talking to me, I don't know if our camera can show it, but your hand is stroking him. It's almost like, does having a dog with you keep you in the present?
It does. It keeps me in a zone. He keeps me calm, and I keep him calm. So,
what happened to you in Iraq and Afghanistan while you were serving? Because after all, I'd read your bio where you said that at the age of 13, you decided you were going to serve. Now you were back in Iraq and Afghanistan, and what led to PTSD? Can you tell?
Well, in 2006, I was hit directly with an IED. I was a TC in a Humvee. And the whole truck was hit. Thank goodness it was a lightweight IED, but everyone in there suffered concussions and a little bit of shrapnel. That was a delayed effect, though. We came home, recovered, and in 2009 went back to Afghanistan, where we were introduced to a lot of mortars and a lot of artillery rounds. So a lot of concussions and a lot of brain injury. But it was delayed. That is the key. That happened in 2009 and 10, and the effects started June, July 2010, and diagnosed in 2012.
So key right now for the veterans' families who are watching, you said for you, it was a delayed thing.
It was.
So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to see physically how the dog also assists you with those memories that you're still in the battlefield and you're still watching over your shoulder. And then we'll talk, too, about what you said led to you finally going, I probably should get diagnosed. I probably have PTSD. So that's coming up. And then just as a preview, Wilco thinks he's at a restaurant, so he wants to sit underneath the chair like he does at the restaurants.
That's right.
Don't forget tonight's special is called Stories of Courage, Canines for Warriors. And it's at 7 p.m. Eastern on HLN in honor of Veterans Day. Everyone who's watching who has served or is serving, thank you so much. You know, we were talking with David Moore here, former Staff Sergeant, correct? Or retired, I should say, Staff Sergeant David Moore, about his service dog, Wilco. Now, it is about a program called Canines for Warriors, but I don't think they're the only folks across the nation doing this. Why does a dog help somebody who is fighting PTSD or learning to deal with that? Well, I'm just going to ask him, and we're going to ask you to show us how he helps you with PTSD. And it's been for just a few months now.
Yes.
So this is Wilco. I don't know if you guys can see. Wilco's kind of not in the light right now. So Wilco does 3 different things physically that help you deal with the stress of the battlefield, even while you're home. Could you give me an example of those?
Sure. You stay where you are, and I'm gonna walk him around. Wilco, heel. Come
here. Wilco is a lab, about 23 months old.
Yes. Wilco, block. Wilco, block. Stay.
All right, so block is a big one because when you come home from war, you still feel what? You feel like someone's approaching you as dangerous.
You do. You have a bubble around you that you have a comfort zone. Wilco allows distance between you and I. So you can walk a little closer, and Wilco will keep that distance.
There are a number of things. So this is an example of why,
this is one.
You know, these are dogs who are trained for months, and it takes a lot of money to train them.
That is correct.
And there are a lot of people who could be served by this.
Exactly.
Now, there are other things, but one of my favorite things that they teach the dogs to do is to jump up on you. and to hug you.
Oh, they do.
Is Wilco ready to show that?
He could do that. Can we?
Yeah, sure.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, Wilco, go.
And this is about if
Wilco,
a veteran.
Mama out.
Yeah. They actually teach the dogs to hug. I think that's fascinating.
Attaboy.
And what does that do for you when you're having a bad day?
If your anxiety is up really high, Robin, it's just he brings it down. He brings it down just by being there.
So how do you feel about this program itself and the fact that it takes a lot of money? And so there are a lot of veterans who could use this, but we don't have enough time and training and money to get everybody a dog that would need one.
Sit. Stay. That is true. That is true. And it's there are more soldiers out there that need it and could benefit from it. I think the advertising and meeting like you and I are doing now, showing the soldiers at home what these dogs can do for them.
And that you're not weak for saying that you have PTSD. That's the perception in the service, right?
Absolutely. I have been diagnosed with moderate to severe PTSD, and I have a traumatic brain injury. I have both of them. So you have to be able to step up and say, hey, look, I have this. And if it had not been for my wife, Kara, she is the one that said, you know, maybe we need to look at some other options. And she is fully responsible for finding Canines for Warriors.
What do you want to say to someone who's suffering right now and maybe alone and they are a veteran?
If you're a veteran and you have that internal doom sometimes, I would look up Canines for Warriors and talk with them down there, talk with Mom, which is Sherry Duvall. All of us recipients know her as Mom, or talk to Brett Simon and find out what the dog can do for you.
Yeah.
He helps me get up and down. That is another thing. I can put about 200 pounds of pressure right here on his shoulder blades.
Right. So for the sore muscles and the joints, he helps you get up as well.
Yes. Excellent.
I wish you the best, and thank you for sharing your story.
Thank you very much.
It's just a snippet of what you're going to see tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on our special about Canines for Warriors, and it is a look at stories of courage regarding our folks who are veterans and are suffering with PTSD. So in turn, really, they're saving the dogs' lives and the dog is saving their life. 7 p.m. Eastern on HLN. About Obamacare. They are going door to door in some cases. So Jen says, tell your family what to look out for here. She's about to tell you. Morning.
Good morning. Yeah, maybe it's your parents, your grands. They're coming in through the door.
They might be in your city, so let's talk to them because they're going to give you just a little bit of an idea about what it takes to be a Rockette. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
They even answer in unison. So I'm going to go down the line, and you give me one-word answers because I want to talk to everybody really fast, and then you give us maybe a morning exercise routine, okay? Okay, so Margaret, what does it take to be a Rockette?
Dedication.
I like that answer. Corey, is this your only job?
No, I'm an esthetician on the off season.
And that's the case with a lot of people. Not that they're estheticians, but they have other jobs as well. Okay, how do you get the precision down so well?
Well, we rehearse 6 days a week and 6 hours a day, and we can do up to 15 shows a week.
I can't imagine what you can eat, too, because of so much exercise. That's Bethany. Her sister is Emily. So, Emily, tell me a little bit about, well, just the kind of precision. How do you kick together?
We all kick eye high. There's 300 eye high kicks a show.
300. Okay. Now, Stacy, how is it that everybody appears to be very much like each other in height?
It's an optical illusion. The height requirement to be a Rockette is 5'6" to 5'10.5".
So apparently you brought the shortest of the lot because I'm I'm almost as tall as you. And then Amber, you are going to a number of different cities. Can you tell the viewers where?
We are absolutely. We'll be in New York City. We are in Atlanta, West Palm Beach, Tampa, and in Nashville.
And they have like 96 different costume changes. Okay, for everybody on the treadmill, jump off the treadmill and let's be a Rockette together. How do I do this?
So you're going to line up with your hands behind us. We'll leave that there for now. Start in the left bevel. So you're going to touch your left toe. We're going to do 4 retractable strut kicks. So you step, pick your foot up, kick it out, bring it in, and down. There you go.
Okay.
2 more.
Okay. Ah! Okay, now I'm going to put my hand down. Okay, and do we have music to do this too? No. Okay, then.
Ready? All right. So left foot. Ready? Here we go. 5, 6, 7, and step, kick, step, kick. 2 more.
Oh, don't let that camera go too low. You know, it's funny because when I came to work today, I was like, oh no, we have the Rockettes on, and we had to send someone out to go buy leggings. And so, because I had a skirt on. Listen, thank you again. Congratulations on a wonderful career and a wonderful show. So the Rockettes might be coming to your city. The Radio City Christmas Spectacular. It's this holiday season. Check out RadioCityChristmas.com to see when they're coming to a city near you. And I hope it's yours. Right now, you guys dance. Dance.